spirit of fear. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna come out and proclaim his word, man. And that's it, you know what I'm saying? And, you know?
Hey, like Yashawama said a while back, man, why don't you care about what these fucking peons think about you, man? These people are low level, man. These people are peons. Fuck what these motherfuckers think about you, man. They gonna die in their sins. Why don't you care about what a dead man thinks about you? He a dead man. He gonna die.
Yeah, like the situation with David and the guy from Beriah or something like that. Yeah, who cursed him. And his men that was with him, he said, why should this dead dog curse thee, my Lord? You know? He called him a dead dog.
I know I got something.
I know you got
Sirach 2 and 12. Woe be to the fearful hearts and the faint of hands, the sinner that goes 2 ways.
Woe means destruction. Got more on that.
Woe unto him, the faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore he shall not be defended. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you?
Right. So what are you gonna put your confidence in? Because most I already sarcastically say, go to your monthly prognosticators, go to your warlocks, your witches, them that are with familiar spirits. They're not gonna be able to deliver you in that time. So if you think you're gonna be able to have confidence in something else, there is none. You ain't gonna be able to go to the Book of the Dead, or somebody pick up the Keeper gas, or pick up the I don't know, I forgot, the Quran. You're not gonna be able to find answers out of it. It's gonna be more lies that you run into. All right, Talmud.
Talmud, that's
the metanator.
That's the bug.
You have more now?
No, that's it. Right
Book of Mormon.
I got this. This is what King David said. This is when he was younger too. So that's why I say seek the Lord in the days of our youth. So he was a young man still, and he was still believing on Yahweh by Shemal Shah. This is shit, it's a lot. This is 1 Samuel 17 and 42. And when the Philistine looked about David and saw David, he disdained him, for he was but a youth and ruddy and of fair countenance. And ruddy and just means fair countenance, the same thing. But King David was a so-called dark-skinned man, because Solomon said,
to be handsome.
Yeah, it just means to be
young and handsome.
it just mean handsome, and to prove that David was a light-skinned, not light-skinned, dark-skinned man. It's with Solomon. Solomon said he was dark but common.
Now, brother. You know, some brothers got light-skinned baby. Dark-skinned brothers got light-skinned baby.
Yeah. And the Philistine said unto David, am I a dog that thou comest to me with staves?
Yes.
Yeah, basically. Yes. You a little nigga. And the Philistine cursed David by his God. So he started, you know how motherfucking damn heathen. That's why Ra's gonna get you. The power of Ra shit.
You're paying with the big boys.
Yeah. That movie. And the Philistine said to David, come to me, and I will give thy flesh unto the fowls of the air and to the beasts of the field. So this Philistine talking all that shit. He's sitting there big talking shit like the NBA, just talking shit, man.
You got a one-hitter quitters.
Yeah, it's gonna say what's gonna happen to you, you little shit talker. And all your gods ain't help you either. Your little fake ass gods. Then said David to the Philistine, thou comest to me with a sword and with a spear, and the spear was probably taller than David because the spear
There was a weaver beam. It was like a weaver's beam.
It's like as big as
a weaver's beam is you have two beams.
Yep.
But then you have the fabric that you have going around the two beams, and then you weave through the fabric. You know, it's like a weaver's beam. It depends on what you was making, but you got to imagine that people were way bigger than what we are back then. Yeah. So the Philistine could have been about 16 feet tall.
Yeah. His fucking staff right along with him.
David could have been about 8 foot.
And with the shield, but I come in the name of the Lord Yahweh by Shem Shai of hosts.
That's how
the power of the armies of Israel, whom thou hast defiled. This day will the Lord Yahweh by Shem Shai deliver thee into my hand, because our power is Yahweh by Shem Shai. The sword, it's not about weapons, it's not about what you got, it's not about you, it's about who our power is, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. He's the one who strengthened us. Like Paul said, I can do all things through him who strengthened me. Talking about Yahushua. He's our rock and he's our salvation. This day, okay, and I will smite thee and take thy head from thee, and I will give the carcass of the host of the Philistine this day unto the fowls of the air and the wild beasts of the earth, that all the earth may know that there is a power in Israel, and all this assembly shall know that the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushua saveth not with swords and spear, for the battle is the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, and he will give you into our hands. So the battle, even the battle that we're in, that's going on right now, the spiritual battle, the physical battle that's going to happen, the battle isn't ours. It's Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. He's going to deliver us, man. He's going to save us from this devil, man. The Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushua is our protector and our savior.
Okay, God. Sirach 2 and 15. They that fear the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushua will obey his word, will not disobey his words. And they that love him will keep his ways. They that fear the Almighty will keep that which is pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with his law. And they that fear the Most High will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight. And that's what this whole thing is about. Us not disobeying his laws and seeking out ways to please the Most High. You know, there is nothing else for us but to do the things that's pleasing to the Most High. That's why we out here on the street corners pushing out this word of truth, trying to wake up the hope of election and get them to wake up. That's about it.
Yeah, God, what's that? Ecclesiastes, I think maybe the 12th chapter, where you know, that's the whole duty of man. You know, to fear the Lord and to keep his commandments. You know, it ain't. That's the only reason we're created, you know what I'm saying, to praise the Most High power, to give all glory to him, you know, to let him, you know, because we ain't shit, you know what I'm saying, we ain't got nothing to be bragging and boasting about, you know what I'm saying, in this earth, you know what I'm saying, we created beings, man, so you got to give glory to the Heavenly Father for that. He the one that made you the way you are, you know what I'm saying, and more so if you got this truth, you know what I'm saying, he predestinated you before the earth began, to push his word, man. So, and, you know, it ain't about we all just vessels. We all just just offshoots of the Most High Spirit. You know, for he's the Father of spirits. So, you know, we just different facets of the Most High pushing his word. You know what I'm saying?
The scripture says that, paraphrasing, It says, as it is in heaven, you know, let it be in the earth. You know, in the heavens, you got a certain amount of angels that constantly praise the Most High all day and night. You know, that's the way that we're supposed to be.
Exactly. This is Isaiah 51:3. For Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai shall comfort Zion. He will comfort all her waste places, and he will make her wilderness like Eden, and her desert like the garden of Yahweh. Joy and gladness shall be found therein, thanksgiving and the voice of melody. You know, that's you know, that's basically what we hoping for, you know what I'm saying? And that's what he's doing right now, you know what I'm saying? By you know, raising up the house of David, you know what I'm saying? He set men up, you know what I'm saying, to teach this word, you know, and basically, you know, we the receivers of that, we receive that word, you know what I'm saying? And the Spirit basically, you know, is bearing witness to us that we are children of the Most High. And from that, you know what I'm saying, we receive, you know, comfort in the words that's written in the scriptures, you know what I'm saying? We begin to identify with the scriptures, you know what I'm saying? We don't look at the Bible as, you know, like it doesn't relate to us. Like, now we know it's our records, it's our history, you know what I'm saying? Now we can better be attuned to when we read these, you know, read the records, this history, you know, dealing with King David, you know what I'm saying, Solomon, you know what I'm saying, Moses and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, going to the New Testament, you know, ultimately Yahweh Shai, knowing that, you know, that the Son of the Most High is part of our heritage, man. That's a major thing, you know what I'm saying? Because for the longest, you know, they've been painting the picture that he's a so-called white man, and you know, you gotta believe in him, you know, being white and all that bullshit. And it's like Jay can't get with that, man.
You know, it feels good to know that he's of the same stock.
You know, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, now I see now, you know, why I couldn't really get into it, because it was like, you know, these so-called these pastors, they don't make the Bible relate to you. You know what I'm saying? They make it, you know, as if it's like, you know, like it's just a book. It's just stories. You know what I'm saying? But this is our book, man. It's called the Holy Bible for a reason. It is separate and dedicated to us. You know what I'm saying? So none of these other heathen nations got any. They don't have no business even picking it up. Even more so bringing out the word, because they spirit doesn't mesh with the spirit of this book. You know what I'm saying? They can't relate to this. You know?
Yep. Back in 2nd Ezra 16 and 42, he that 43 actually, he that soweth as if he should not reap, so also he that planteth the vineyard, as he that shall not gather grapes. They that marry, as they that shall get no children, and they that marry not, as the widowers, and therefore they that labor in vain. For the stranger shall reap their fruit and spoil their goods, and overthrow their houses, and take their children captive. For in captivity and famine shall they get children. And they that occupy their merchandise with robbers, and the more they deck their cities, their houses, their possessions, and their own persons. Dude, go. Don't nobody else do this, man. You a bitch, man. You a bitch. Go. The more will I be angry with them for their sins, said the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shai. Going to keep going. So shall righteousness So shall righteousness
I felt the raindrop.
hate iniquity when she decketh herself, and shall, yeah, it's about to rain.
Can you get Proverbs 8:13?
And shall,
read that last part.
so shall righteousness hate iniquity when.
So we hate in all types of iniquity that we see. You know, we hate faggots. We hate, you know, these fucking stupid ass niggas of our own nation. Because you can take, even when we left out of ancient Egypt, you still had niggas that was being niggas. That just goes to show you can take the nigga out of Egypt, but you can't take the Egypt out of the nigga. You know, so it's gonna be deeply embedded into it. You know, so we hate all that type of nigga. Can you read that one more time for me, brother?
So shall righteous hate iniquity.
So shall the righteous hate iniquity.
And when she decketh herself, and shall accuse her to her face, when he that cometh that shall defend him, that diligently searches out every sin upon the earth.
Read that in Proverbs.
This is Proverbs 8:13. For the fear of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai is to hate evil.
Right, to hate evil. Go ahead.
Pride and arrogancy and the evil way and the forward mouth do I hate.
So these are the things that the Most High hates. You know, so if you fear the Lord, you love the Lord, you will hate the same thing that He hates. You know, so you would hate pride. You know, because pride, you know, pride really corrupts. You got something?
Yeah, I got a precept. This is Isaiah 33 and 15. He that walketh righteously and speaketh uprightly, he that despises the gain of oppression, that shaketh his hands from holding of brides, that stoppeth his ear from the hearing of blood, and shutteth his eyes from seeing evil. He shall dwell on high. His place of defense shall be the munition of the